What's up, guys? This is Jorge Yao back with another episode of Clash Royale Let's Play. So this is episode 9 of the series. So as you can see on my screen, I'm at 2440. I dropped a little bit, tried some new strats out. I haven't been playing for a little bit of time just because you know, I've been ill or sick due to food poisoning, but you know, feeling better now, doing a recording now, so I wanted to feature, so in each video, you know, I'm doing replays and I'm doing live gameplays, and I want to keep doing that, but I want to change up strategies and show you guys, you know, I did one on focusing on the Expo strategy, the Blitz, and I showed you a few more on other strategies too as well. I really wanted to showcase the Inferno Tower and how powerful it is on defense and sometimes offense too, but more specifically the lightning. So the lightning is really crucial. It's really cool. I really like it. It really comes in clutch, especially if you want to get that, because that last damage basically on the crown tower to secure the win or anything like that. So as you can see, at level 6 it does 520 damage to crown towers, which is huge, right? And it does 1040 damage to everything else, so it hits up to 3 targets within a 3.5 radius. So let's say if someone drops a wizard right next to their tower, you can use this and it'll zap both of them, and it zaps the 3 highest hit points in the area. So that comes in crucial. But but you really need to know how to use it effectively for the 6 elixir cost, because 6 is pretty high. You don't want to just spam this on the tower. You want to use it in certain situations, and I'll show you an example of that when I do a live game. So this strat might look familiar. I think Chief Pack kind of uses this strat. Let me check. So right now, let's do a spot check on the leaderboard. So I'm 31 right now, which is not that good. You know, Chief, he's doing pretty well. His strat is slightly different than mine, almost similar, but a little bit different. Level 7 Inferno, level 7 Hog Rider. Hog Riders are great too, especially combined with Free. So maybe I'll do a video on each one particularly and showcase like their strengths and weaknesses. But you know, I've been having some success with this strategy, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it and kind of give you my take on it. Now, I've made variations to this strategy before, as you can see in my replay. So you know, that's the same one right there. That's the same one right there. Draw, victory, victory. But the defeats are, you know, pretty bad. So you know, I did one where Expo and Inferno. I did one with just spamming more defensive, you know, huts and stuff like that, and then so on and so forth, and then use the P.E.K.K.A. too. I want to focus on the P.E.K.K.A. at one point in one of my videos. So the P.E.K.K.A. is awesome info. So you know, high hit points, high damage, slow, and easily distracted. So it packs a punch, but it has a purpose. And also what's the other troop that I want to focus on? Oh yes, the giant skeleton. Now this troop it's tricky to use because it has 2088 hit points, so decent amount, high amount for 6 elixir. Not that much damage, but the real perk to it is when the enemy swarms it or destroys it, it drops a bomb on when it dies and does a lot of the area damage. So if you can get this troop basically to the opponent's crown tower, its speed is medium too, so it's not that bad. But if you can get it to the crown tower, then you know, it could deal massive damage to the crown tower. So let's go ahead and do some live battles, because I know that's what you guys want to see. See, look, I've done you know, multiple strategies. Mine is 37. Look, that's a huge one. You know, just trying out different strategies and seeing what works and what doesn't work. But let's go ahead and do some battles. Some live battles. I'm using my iPad Air 2. I know in episode 7 I talk about my iPad Air 2 and, you know, dropping barrels is not the easiest thing, dragging is not the easiest thing, but hopefully this works out pretty well. I've played against Hazen before. He's a pretty good player at level 8, so you know, for this you gotta be patient. I always wait until I have about 10 elixir, and then I'll drop my first item. Ooh, crap. So Hazen, I know, is a typical player who likes to spam huts. So he's a hut player, which is you know, okay, but it's really depends on what strategy you're using and what strategy they're using. So okay, he goes ahead and uses that. which is fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my lightning. So you see the lightning does a lot of damage. Took out that hut in one instance, and it did a crap load of damage on that one hut. So I'm gonna go ahead and he uses the same thing. So I'm gonna use my arrows, and we're about even right now in terms of you know, tower damage. So he's a pretty decent player, and you know, he's gonna see, that's what he does all the time too. So he's got a good strategy going with the Hog Rider. He'll literally just spam a or not spam, but he'll place a hut right in front, basically right in front of a Hog Rider when the Hog Rider is rushing towards a tower, and that distracts the Hog Rider, because the Hog Rider will attack any buildings, not just the building that you know, the tower building. So it'll attack any building. So when you're doing a strat where it's more defensive oriented, and you know, you're basically you're counting on multiple defensive buildings or huts that continuously spawn troops and stuff like that, it's a pretty good strategy to use. You know, there you go, he uses another one of those. So you know, he's looking pretty good right now. He's looking really good right now, not gonna lie. But right now, you know, I have my Hog Rider. I'm waiting for that 6 elixir because I know he's going to spam something. He's going to spam something, and it's not going to be a hut. It's not going to be a hut. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. So I'm okay with that. I think that hut I'm going to leave alone right now, because that right hut I pretty much got under locks. So it's GG on that hut. That one bomb that he's shooting, that huge bomb, does more damage to the tower, but I like my my lightning one better because it does more damage to 3 troops too. Or you know, if troops come out, it does a lot of damage to troops. So that's one thing that I really do like about it. So I'm gonna freeze. Oh, I think I missed. Oh no, I didn't miss the freeze. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God I didn't miss the freeze. So yeah, so my Hog Rider is being distracted right now, but he's still doing damage, which is a good sign. You know, right now. So. And he is going in on my Inferno. Okay. Oh no, I gotta keep dropping troops. I'm getting distracted right now. I can't be distracted, guys. Can't be distracted. Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, he beat me. Oh, that was a new mistake. I haven't played in so long. I should have taken out that right tower. I thought I did. I thought I took out that right tower. No! That was a mental error. That was a really bad mental error. Terrible mental error. I left that right tower, and he's probably like, oh my god, what an idiot, right? That was, what a fail. So I lost 37 trophies off of that. That's huge. Like, so I'm down to like 2,400, and I got a lot of gaining to do. When you lose 40 cups, you gotta, you know, and you're only gaining like 20 per, you know, you gotta make it up. You gotta get on a really good winning streak, gotta win against people that are above you, not lose against anyone below you, because that's a huge loss. But man, that was just a really brain fart on my point. You know, that just goes to show when you don't play this game for a couple of days, you gotta get back into the swing of things, and you know, that really sucks. But at least that get to you know, I got to showcase exactly what I was talking about in terms of that lightning is huge. It takes down, it does so much damage on the crown towers that the guy who attacked me, he used not only the bomb but that too as well, and that does a lot of damage. So you know, and the bomb is crucial too, because well, not crucial, but it's just like 2 radius area damage. But look at that, 676 crown tower damage. So if you spam a bunch of those, you know, that tower is done for. So he's going a mixture of offensive and defensive, so not a bad strategy. He's not using any arrows, which means spam troops are a little bit, he's more susceptible to spam troops. But he does have area effect damage, which comes from his Valkyrie and his baby dragon. So that's not a bad strategy to use. I kind of like it though. I kind of like it. So let's go ahead but I'm gonna go ahead continue with my strategy, because I want to focus on the Inferno and that lightning. So that was a poor example, really poor example. What I was waiting for was on the right hand side. I was leaving it to be, but you know, brain fart, forgot about it. Should have just used an arrow, because all I needed was just 1 spam of arrows and that tower would have been done. But I thought I had taken it down, so that was just a brain fart. So So I'm continuing where I left off in episode 9, so I apologize, I had to cut it. You guys would notice that I'm back on the home screen. Now, the reason why I had to cut it was because if you didn't hear, the doorbell rang and I actually had delivery coming, so, but I'll show you the results. So, I went into the battle and I actually drew against this guy named Austeri. I actually should have won against him because, it was down to the last wire. I'll show you the replay really quick. And do a play-by-play. So I'll fast forward it a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit faster, and we can go back into live gameplay. So using a lot of the same strategy that I am, Inferno. I don't think he's using Inferno, but he uses Mini P.E.K.K.A, Hog Rider. Things are going good, but I do another brain fart. So he uses lightning again. So that shows, the lightning helps with taking out Inferno towers, which is great. And in the end, I actually thought that it was gonna go into overtime, and I was grabbing food. I was literally grabbing my food, answering the door while playing. And since this is a real-time game, you gotta multitasking is not the easiest thing to do. So that was kind of a problem. It was so that was a perfect example. So the one that you just saw literally was a perfect example. He takes out the Inferno, does 500, does the damage on the left tower on mine, and the wizard. So that was a really good lightning. Now, you'll see later on, and I'll show you why I could have won this game, and, you'll be like, oh, another face palmed. Again, this is one of those games where it takes you a little bit of time to get back into the groove, and I would have won a lot of trophies off of this guy if I actually won. So, that kind of sucks. It was unfortunate. I thought it was going to go into overtime. He said good game, and I was wondering why he said good game, and you'll see in a second. He said good game, and I was like, why are you saying good game now? Because we're going into overtime. But, brain fart, I wasn't paying attention, so that one lightning, so I slowed it down, half speed, or 1 speed now. So that one lightning, I took his one down, so I knew I was like, okay, I'm in good position. But I thought that we were going to go into overtime. It was like sudden death, right? But, the match is over in 1 second, and, oh, sudden death now, sorry, excuse me. So I wasn't paying attention at this point. I was like, okay, I didn't even realize we were in sudden death. And so I'm in a really good spot right now. So I froze, used the Hog Rider, so I'm taking damage down. And I really only need to take that tower down to 500 health before I can clinch the win, because I had that lightning spell. And you'll see in a second that I just failed. I could have won. Like, there was no reason why I shouldn't have won. And, it's just, you got to be focused at all times. Even if the delivery guy is bringing you pizza and all this delicious food, you gotta be focused at all times. So, drop my Hog Rider right now, got my freeze spell, got my lightning, so I'm freezing it right now, I believe, yes. And, really, I just want my Hog Rider to get it down to 500 something health, and there you go. And literally all I have to do is drop my, so 10, 9, 8, all I have to do is just drop my one my lightning spell. Like, so that's all I have to do. Yet I'm dropping troops instead. I don't know why. But he had 546. Maybe I couldn't have won, but that was just a draw. So let's go back. So 546. I think I could have gotten it with 546 because it does. Oh no, I couldn't have gotten it anyway. So probably would have drew anyway. So let's go back into live attacks, because that's what we're here for, live attacks. But yeah, I wanted to give a recap. You gotta have full attention when you're playing, and it kind of sucks because he was a higher level, higher up in the rankings. So I really wanted to win against him. But it does take a while to get back into the groove, and that was a perfect example. So always be focused when you're trying to play these games, or this game in particular. So but in that case though, who knows? I could have gotten an arrow card, and literally that arrow card could have. Oh, same guy. So maybe this is my redemption. So we'll see. We will see. He's got a good strategy though, but he is slightly disadvantaged, so I'll give him that. He's slightly disadvantaged in level. He's level 9. I am level 10, so I use my lightning there just so that I can take out his Hog Rider and his wizard at the same time. So that was a good effective use. I wish, he had bigger troops, or, other troops that I could have taken out too. He had like weaker troops, but not really worth it. I'll drop my Hog Rider. I'm gonna go kind of offensive right now. I'm gonna try my luck. So he uses that spell, which means I know that he doesn't really have that much to spam. So taking his health down on his tower. Come on. P.E.K.K.A does a lot of damage, but come on. Okay, cool. drop my Inferno. I'm gonna keep them busy with my goblins. Yes, he's targeting the P.E.K.K.A. That's good, the mini P.E.K.K.A. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, he's got a little advantage on me. Well, actually, I have a little advantage on him in terms of the amount of health. So, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does strategically. But that Inferno comes in clutch, and this Lightning comes in clutch too. So, I'm waiting, seeing what he does. I'm going to drop a Knight. He's trying to take out my Inferno, but, you know, use my arrows. So that was good clutch move. Got my Hog Rider. Okay, so he used that Lightning. So I know he used 6 Elixir already. I know for a fact he used 6 Elixir already. Boom, that was a perfect freeze. He dropped that. Ah, that was good. That was beautiful. Mint. Perfectly mint. Awesome. Alright, so now I'm just waiting it out. All I need to do is play defensively, but I know that, you know, he can come back from this, and he will come back from this. You know, he's got a Hog Rider, he's got other things. So another strategy too is a lot of times you want to wait until you know, the ×2 Elixir, because that's when the real game pretty much starts. That's when the real games to kind of starts. So I really want to see how this goes. Do that, freeze, distract, nope, I want to Inferno, and then I'm going to drop. He's going to do another Hog Rider. Let's see if I can try to take that Hog Rider down. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. So he does the lightning thing, fine, I'm totally cool with that. All he needs really is a I think he might have it on that left tower. He does have it on the left tower, but that's okay. I'm still in good shape, still in really good shape. Sudden death. Take out all those. Okay, now it's done. It's over. GG. Good game. There you go. That's how it's done. So that's payback. Gained 40 trophies and a golden chest, so let's activate that golden chest. So 2, 4, 4, 3. You know, that gained back some of the cups that I lost. You know, I'm 30th place, which is not that great, but you know, that was a close one, real close one. So, but I'm gonna call it for this episode. Maybe I'll do one more. Might as well, because you guys really only got to see 1 live, well 2 live and 1 replay. So that was kind of cool though, that I showed you the replay where I drew against him, could have won against him, and then went live against him again twice in a row, and got to show you the live game on it. So that's pretty cool. I try to keep these episodes to about 15 minutes. Let me know in the comments though if you guys prefer 15-minute videos or 30-minute videos. I know episode 7 was a bit long. It was about, like, you know, 25 minutes, I think, maybe even 30 minutes. So, and I know when it approaches that point, you know, it's pretty long, you know. So I don't want to bore you guys with too much gameplay in one video. You know, I want to try to sparse it out a little bit, or, you know, but it's fun. You know, we're all having fun. I'm having fun, and I kind of just lose track of time. I'm like, oh wow, like this video is 30 minutes. It didn't even feel like 30 minutes. So, but this video will probably end up being 30 minutes too, and it doesn't feel like 30 minutes at all. So it's weird though, because the countdown wasn't that long for searching for opponent, but it seems like I'm waiting longer after the countdown than the actual countdown. So we'll see. Hopefully I can find someone soon. Okay. Oh, this guy is a lot lower. So if I lose against him, oh, he's crying already. If I lose against him, then I drop quite a bit and lose a bunch of trophies. So you know, typically you know, actually what I've seen is when you wait a long time for a battle, it means that, you know, it's going through the matchmaking search queue, or whatever you call it, right? And usually that means that it's trying to find someone that best fits your, I guess, rank or whatnot. But when that happens, you usually get paired up with someone lower, because it's trying to find someone for you. So it's usually not a good sign. This guy's using Rage, okay, so I haven't really seen too much of that, which is interesting. But, you know, it's still a viable strategy. So Got my wizard doing work. You know, he's not doing too much damage. He's frozen. Oh, see that freeze spell that he just popped? Not a very good freeze spell. You know, I know his little skeletons are, yeah, he's kind of angry about that. His skeletons are, you know, did a little damage on my troops, but you see those? So there's 3 huts right now. One of the huts is gonna expire by the time that I get my lightning spell. So I don't really quite need to use the lightning spell right now, but so instead I'm gonna go offensive with the Hog Rider freeze combo. Now it would have been a good time to use that. The lightning spell, because I could have taken both huts down and do 500 damage on that tower, but instead I didn't, so it's okay though. So I'm going to lure a little bit with my goblins on one side. I'm going to put my knight on the other side to do some more luring, and hopefully I can do some work and take out those barbarians. Those are the ones that scare me the most. The barbs are the ones that scare me the most. Because they have you know, slightly higher hit points, they have slightly higher damage. You know, the little troops not really too concerned about that. So there you go. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. Ooh, I think I got that in the right range. Boom, took down a lot of things with that. So that was really well executed one, I think. Put my Hog Rider in. I'm going more offensive right now, which is kind of good. Hopefully I can get one hit in. Yes, got one hit in with the Hog Rider. Boom. Again, this guy's level 8, so it's not really any sort of like thing to gloat about. You know, really I want to play against level 10 guys and win, and this guy's a lot lower in terms of cups in general, so not really a fair fight, so nothing to gloat about. But interesting to show though, he's using the rage spell, so maybe I'll do an episode down the road where I am using the rage spell, because that is kind of cool. I've always been interested in it. I've tried it once or twice before, but never really developed like a legit strategy. It's very easy to counteract because it doesn't last very long, or you know, if I have a free spell, then it kind of makes it useless. So you know, good game, well played. Plus 17, so not too bad. 2460. You know, slowly working my way up. Hopefully I'll play some more games later today and climb the leaderboards again. You know, I was number 3 at one point, and now, you know, I've kind of fallen. A lot of players are level 10 now. I know, whereas Gaming with Molt was level 10. You know, he's changed. Oh, he did a video too. I saw he did a video where he hates the Expo, and now he's using the Expo strategy. He's using Hut Expo strategy. Okay, that's a decent strategy. I've used it before with some spam. It's all about balance too. So my average elixir is 4.0 average elixir cost, so it's more so either comboing or late game where it's ×2 elixir. So a lot of times, you know, you plan for, right, you know, you look at the timer, and right when it gets to 1 minute, that's when it's ×2 elixir, so you know, you time your combos correctly that way. So that's something to keep in mind when you're playing, is always keep track of that timer and make sure that, you know, you have some sort of good combo ready for when it gets to ×2 elixir. Even if you don't, you can drop your Hog Rider first, because around that, you know, 1 minute 5 second, 1 minute 10 second mark, because by the time the Hog Rider reaches the other end, it'll be ×2 elixir, and then you can drop that freeze if you have that freeze. So sorry, my voice is actually a little bit hoarse right now, still recovering from sickness. So I'll try to climb the leaderboards a little bit more. 2460, so I got a ways to go to get to top 3. You know, I got like 300 and something cups to go. Again, haven't been playing in a while, as you can see from my record. So this was 2 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, 16 minutes ago, but 23 minutes ago, but then 2 days and 12 hours ago. So, you know, bunch of time in between. So I'll get back in the swing of things, and you know, and do some more videos. But that does it for this episode. Thanks to you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. That feature is cool too. Another player is looking for top player is looking for a match. That's pretty cool. But again, if you like the video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You know, leave some comments. You know, if you'd rather see more 15-minute videos or long 30-minute videos. You know, because I feel like I'm ranting sometimes when it's 30-minute videos. But that does it for this video. Again, this is Jorge Yao. Peace out, guys.